And I was crying a lot at my house, but then I got really tired of myself crying because I walked past the mirror and I saw what I looked like. You know, because when you're crying, you think you look fucking incredible. You're like, oh no, like your contour, you know, oh no. You know, but then you see yourself and you're like trying to do the thug cry and you're like, it's really, oh my God. So I was like, you know what? Stop crying at home. Go cry in public, you know? Don't cry at home, you know? So I started the journey of I just would go out places to cry. Because it's nice if you go out somewhere to cry, you have like a certain amount of time that you can cry like seriously before it gets weird, you know? So one of the places I would go is I would go to Angry Chicken to cry. Yeah. I would take the M41 and I would sit on the top because I'm better. You know, I'm like, I'm crying, but I'm at the top. And then another place I would go to cry is I would cry at Burgermeister. It was like my thing, you know? But I had this situation that happened. So at this time, you know, my dad's health was like up and down. We weren't sure if he was gonna make it to live or not. And I remember like I heard terrible news, and then I didn't have a place because I was living with my partner and we broke up. So I was living in a hotel for a while, and it was really, really hectic. And I went to Burgermeister and I was like, all right, I got 15 minutes. I'm gonna do my cry thing, you know, do my cry and then go. So I ordered my food. I got my chili cheese fries. I was like, bam, boom, here, you know what I mean? I started doing my thing. And then like a guy who was like emotionally unstable and like he just, yeah, like off. He like comes in that space, and I don't know what it is about like crazy men, but they like love me generally. I don't know if it's my scent. They're like, she smells like home, you know? So they like, he like came over to me, and he was like looking really hard at me. But you know when someone's looking at you, you like learn how to do the stare, like you act like you can't see them staring at you. So you just like look at a random thing that doesn't exist, like really fucking, I'm like, wow, this dot on the ceiling looks amazing right now. So I'm like looking up and he's like staring right at me and I'm like, no, it's not. You know, I'm crying in Burgermeister. I'm also crying and looking up, which is creepy, just like it's not gonna happen. And he's like circling me. And then I'm like, no, it's not gonna. And then he like comes over and he puts his fingers inside of my chili cheese fries. Like, yeah. Mind you, his fingers were black, but he's white. So I'm like, how? Like, it's just it's fucking gross. And then he like massages his fingers into my chili cheese fries. I swear. And then he like looks at me and he's like, are you gonna finish this? So I was like, yeah, motherfucker, I am gonna fucking finish this shit. Yeah. And he's like, really? Like, because I don't think you are. And then he proceeds to take the chili cheese fries and like Kobe Bryant his way out of Burgermeister. And like, I was literally crying and I was like, yo, like, did someone just steal my chili cheese fries? Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I had to like pause my tears. Like, I was really like, just. And then like 3 minutes later, he comes back inside because he wants to put ketchup. And so he's just like at the ketchup center, and I was like, oh my God. So I go up to the people at Burgermeister, and I have the tears, and I was like, this guy right here, he put his fingers in my chili cheese. He took it off the store. He's back again for the ketchup. Can you get him the ketchup? And the fucking, you know, the people who work at Burgermeister, I feel like they're low-key, like, they're just exhausted all the time. Because it's like low-key Berkheim. You know what I mean? It's like all, like, trash. The dude was like, it just took him out the fucking place. And I was just like, yo, I don't even have, like, food. And then he, like, went back, and he brought me a chili cheese fries. Like, I thought that was really sweet. And then he was like, yeah, I saw the whole thing happen. I just didn't think he was gonna come back for the ketchup.